evening. I'm Faye Dance, and this is Langton, Ontario.
Good evening. I'm Pam Henry, and welcome to Wintario.
We all get together with Greg and Faye for Ontario's very own lottery show. Winning numbers with Wintario. So now let's play Wintario. This could be your lucky night.
Good evening. Welcome to Wintario. Tonight, as I said, we're coming to you from Langton, and filling in for the vacationing Greg Bearsport is Pam Henry. Welcome to Wintario, Pam.
Thanks, Faye. It's great to be here in Langton. You know, I'll bet there are a lot of people out there who don't know exactly where this is. I didn't know myself earlier this week, but now I can tell you. We are in the heart of tobacco country in southwestern Ontario, about 45 kilometers from Brantford.
And, in fact, our global television family has a very special link with Langton, and I'm sure most people here know that Mike Anscombe from Global Television was born and raised here.
That's right.
Isn't that cute?
And while there's a lot of tobacco grown here, there's more to Langton than agriculture. Let's take a look.
The village of Langton lies peacefully on the north shore of Lake Erie on some of southwestern Ontario's richest agricultural land. For over 75 years, tobacco has been the main crop grown in this area. Each year, Langton and the rest of Norfolk County produce about 100,000 metric tons of it. Langton has a long history of sporting champions. No fewer than 20 Ontario minor hockey championship titles have been won by teams from the village, and many outstanding baseball teams have graced local diamonds. Langton residents have also claimed national titles, including last year's Canadian darts champion, Robert Seneve. For the less competitive, nearby Deer Creek Conservation Area is a haven for campers, swimmers, hikers, and canoeists. There's a strong sense of community in Langton, and several annual events are testimony to that spirit. Langton Showtime presents a rousing musical review. There's the 97-year-old agricultural and school fair, the Santa Claus Parade, the figure skating carnival, and the Belgian Fair. Wintario is happy to visit Ontario's tobacco heartland and the village of Langton.
And we hope Langton has a great growing season. Right now, though, we would like to start our Wintario show.
Good. Have you scratched your Wintario ticket yet? If you haven't, try it right now, because you know you could be one of more than 400,000 possible instant winners.
And when you combine those instant winners with the winners we'll make in tonight's draw, that totals over 670,000 players in this week's Wintario. Now is the time to begin the draw. These are the machines we will use to draw tonight's winning numbers. Each one will be loaded with 10 solid India rubber balls numbered from 0 to 9. So whether you're here with us tonight or watching from across Ontario, you get your tickets out and get ready to play.
And don't forget that whether your number, if it's 000, 000, or 999, or any number in between, you have exactly the same chance of winning as every other ticket out there.
Okay, we're now going to ask our assistants to begin loading the machines. We'll ask Dave and Kathy and Leo to come out.
Okay, and while they're doing that, I'm going to go into the audience and see if I can find some button pushers to help me get things rolling here tonight.
Thank you, Pam. Now, as you know, every week we have to have an official recorder on our show from Montreal Trust in Toronto. Tonight we have Fanny Lemessurier. Thank you, Fanny, for coming out tonight and watching over us. And the machines are all loaded. That means we are ready for our first draw. This is an easy one because it's simply a 3-digit number, and if you can match 3 numbers on your ticket with our 3 numbers, then you win $10. So it's a nice way to start 16,000 possible winners in this first draw. Okay, Leo, if you're back there, we'll ask you to roll 3 machines. They are rolling. We're out to Pam Henry for the first time in Langton.
I have Mr. Peter DeWiggy here with me, and he is a longtime member of the Belgian Fair Association. How many years is it?
Oh, since I started in 56.
56. So how many years would that be?
Well, 38.
A lot of years.
A lot, yeah.
I agree. Peter, if you wouldn't mind starting us off, do the honors and push the button on the front there. There we go. Thanks.
Thank you for your help, Langton, and we are on our way for our $10 prize, a 3-digit number. By the way, I'd like to introduce you to Marva Lane. She's new with Wintario. She's helping Mary and Valerie out for the summer. Welcome to Wintario, Marva. First number is an 8. And we follow that with a 1. Third digit is a 9. So if you have 8, 1, 9 in that exact order, then you have just won $10. Now, you can find those 4 ways on your ticket. All right, Marva, we'll ask you to reload those 3 machines for us. We're going on to another draw right away. It's for $100 this time. That, of course, means we need 4 machines rolling, Leo. And they are rolling, and we are back to Pam.
Well, to help us now, Faye, is Reg Smoke. He is a champion horseshoe pitcher. He's going to be entering the Open Championships, Canadian Open in Burnaby, BC.
Right.
And when is that?
The 8th to the 10th of August.
And who will you be representing there?
I'll be representing Langton and the province of Ontario.
Well, we wish you luck. Congratulations for your hard work so far. I hope you do really well there.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck. If you push the button for us for the next draw, thanks.
Thank you for your help. Remember, you must match 4 digits exactly. Close doesn't count, only in horseshoes. This time you have to match 4 numbers. You win $100. We have 1 number down, waiting for 3 more to drop. We have 3 numbers down now, just waiting for that second machine. There's the green ball we need. And we have to have 4 numbers. The first one is a 9. Following that, we have a 6 with a dot under the 6. And a 5 this time. Fourth and final digit is another 5. So if you have 9, 6, 5, 5 in that order anywhere in your ticket number, then you've just become a $100 winner. And there are 3 ways you can win. All right, Marva, we'll ask you to reload those 4 machines. Congratulations to the more than 17,000 possible winners so far, but stay tuned for the grand prizes and a great deal more. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, Dad, isn't that Ernie Whitt, the Blue Jays catcher?
It can't be. Where does the Blue Jay have?
I'll prove it.
Now you've done it. Ernie, we were just talking about you. We didn't recognize you without your Blue Jays hat.
Blue Jays caps at McDonald's, just $1.99. And all proceeds go to support Ronald McDonald Houses and local children's charities.
It's a good time for the great taste.
Next time, make sure I'm ready for your fastball.
I want a nice light snack right now. Oh, hi there. I gotta go. Oh, I can't wait. Come on, we're getting closer. Whoa, excuse me, pardon me, getting closer. Hi guys, nice hats down here. Whoa, oh, it's gonna be good. Oh, pardon me, I think I see what I want. Gotcha.
If you want a nice light snack, go get it.
Presenting Schneider's new line of lifestyle products. Wieners, sausages, luncheon meats, and beef steakettes. A whole new line of products for a whole new way of living. With all that famous Schneider's quality and taste. But created for today's lifestyles with significantly less fat. When you think about your lifestyle, think about Schneider's new lifestyle products. After all, one good lifestyle deserves another.
I know money talks. Every time I want something for my home, it says, until Simpson's Home Show and Sale. I've looked all over for furniture and never found a style I liked and could afford till now. This sofa love seat and these 2 tables are just $899. I chose traditional. There's contemporary, too. A room at a price, just $899. I get the most style for my money at Simpson's Home Show and Sale. But don't take my word for it. Go ahead. See for yourself.
Coming to you from Langton, and as our regular viewers know by now, we can't have a Wintario in any community in Ontario unless we have the support from various community hosts. And each week we try to center out one special person who represents quite a few people for all of the extra hours it takes to bring Wintario to town. Tonight, we would like to make special mention to Robert Bogart, who is president of the Belgian Fair Association. We have this plaque, so on behalf of Wintario, we would like you to receive this. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Fine, thank you very much. On behalf of the Belgian Fair Board and the Township of Norfolk, we're very pleased to have you in Langton.
Well, you show it by the great audience tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Well, maybe we can pay some of that back by leaving some money here tonight. We're ready into another draw. More winners, a possible 80 players now, could be richer by 1,000 tax-free dollars if you can match 5 numbers. So let's have 5 machines rolling, please, Leo. They are rolling. Pam Henry, who would you like us to meet from Langton?
Well, Faye, I'd like this lady with the charming accent to introduce herself. What is your name?
My name is Terry Logotitis.
And Terry, where are you visiting from?
Well, I come from Belgium. Me and my husband are staying here for a 4 weeks holiday here in Langton with our family.
And what do you think of Canada so far?
It's very nice and very big. We are not used to that.
No, it is, and big and beautiful, wouldn't you say? Would you push the button for us, Terry? Thank you.
Thank you for your help. Heading for $1,000, we had Carl Bakuska of Scarborough win $1,000 last week by matching 5 numbers on his Wintario ticket. And we're about to find 80 more winners of that amount, looking for 5 very important numbers. By the way, Langton Community Center here received a $10,000 Wintario grant. More ways to win right now, though. We have a 7. Next to the 7, it is a 4. We're looking for 5 numbers. And a 5. Next, we have a blue ball with the number 1. 5th and final digit is an 8. So if you have 7, 4, 5, 1, 8 in that order, then you have just won $1,000. And while Marva reloads those machines, I can tell you that the total prize value of that last draw was $80,000. You know, Wintario is just one of 6 lotteries that Ontarians can enjoy. There's Lotterio, Instant, Provincial, Super Lotto, and Lotto 649 make up the rest of the Ontario Lottery Corporation family of games. And right now, to bring you up to date, we have our president, Mr. Norm Morris, and Manager of Public Relations, Wendy Horn, with This Week in Lotteries.
Hi. This week, Wendy and I heard an interesting story about a couple who live in St. Catharines, Mr. and Mrs. Harold Taylor. Now, Wendy, you tell the story.
Okay. The Taylors went into their local gas station and filled up their car, for which they received 2 free Wintario tickets. They scratched off the instant portion and won $5. So they took that $5 and bought 5 more tickets for the May draw, and they tuned in to watch, and guess what happened?
Well, they won $100,000. Now, they say that winning $100,000 won't change their lifestyle, but it's going to pay off the mortgage and buy a new car.
And I know where all the gasoline's going to come from for that car, too. You know, from time to time, we get calls or letters from people who bought tickets for the wrong date. We want to remind all of our Wintario, Provincial, and Super Lotto players to check your tickets and pouches very carefully when you buy your ticket.
The date is on both the pouch and the ticket. Now, in the case of the Wintario pouch and ticket, the date is down here at the bottom. The same way on the Provincial, it's down here. And on the Super Lotto pouch, it's up in the corner, here. Now, remember, on the Provincial and Super Lotto games, once you open the pouch, you cannot return the ticket.
If you'd like to know more about the games that we operate and you're in New Liskeard, drop in to visit our information display. We'll be at Temiskaming Square Friday and Saturday. And on Sunday, the parade float will be taking part in the Tottenham Parade. Hope we see you there.
And before we leave, we'd like to remind you that next week is the last week for the Provincial Summer Bonus Draw. It will be held on July the 11th, and there are 250 $10,000 bonus prizes. So don't get left out.
Well, that's it for this week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
And we're ready for 4 big winners this time of $100,000 each. But remember, there are thousands of secondary prizes you can win by matching the first or the last 5, 4, or 3 digits. So good luck to you all. Let's have 6 machines rolling for $100,000. Pam, who helps us?
Well, say we have Karen, right? That's Karen. I missed them. Oh, okay, I mixed them up. Karen and Linda. And what do you do?
I go to school. Go to school.
Would you like to say hello to anyone?
Could I say hi to Lori, my best friend?
Kim, Roxanne, Nancy, and Melissa.
Okay. Who's going to do the honors here and push the button? There we go. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen and Linda. Just a reminder that Langton's 97th edition of the Agricultural and School Fair will be held this fall, Wednesday, September the 24th, one of the many long-standing traditions right here in this community. Looking for $100,000 like Mrs. Ruby Kerr of Alliston, Ontario, and Miss Carolyn Selvers of Sault Ste. Marie last week, as well as Mr. Jim Angelopoulos and Mr. Peter Boutsakakis of Whitby, Ontario, last week's winners. Right now we have a 7. Following the 7, it is a 2 and a 4, heading for $100,000. It is a 0. Doing a good job, Marva. And a 4. Takes one more number. We have another 4. So if you have 724044 in that order, then you've just won $100,000. And there are 4 tickets out there with these 6 numbers on them. That means 4 possible winners of $100,000. But that's not all, because if you have the last 5 digits and you win $1,000, the last 4 digits will give you $100, and the last 3044 is worth $10. Now, on the other side of your ticket, if you have the first 5 numbers, you win $1,000. The first 4 will give you $100, and the first 3 digits, well, that's worth $10. All right, Marva, we'll ask you to reload all those 6 machines for us. Congratulations to all of our new winners. And now the 4 possible $100,000 winners in that draw. I'm sure they're quite happy at this point, but we're about to make one of those ticket holders twice as happy, because they can now double their $100,000 grand prize to $200,000. And the way we do that is with our special bonus machine you see on stage. And this is where it all happens. Every Wintario ticket has one of these symbols on it, either a diamond, circle, square, or triangle. And our bonus draw machine also has 4 balls, each bearing one of the 4 bonus symbols. Okay, Marva, we'll ask you to put those 4 balls into the machine for us. There goes a diamond, a circle, a square, and a triangle. And one of those balls is going to turn a $100,000 winner into a $200,000 winner. So we're ready to roll, Leo? Our bonus machine is rolling. Pam, who do we have?
Hey, I have Mr. Gordon Miller with us. He is MPP for Haldeman, Norfolk, and thank you for being here with us tonight.
Well, I'd just like to say thanks for Wintario putting on the show at Langton. We think this is the Garden of Eden of Ontario, and we're just so proud to have you come to Langton. Wintario has provided so many fine facilities, the arena and the sports facilities around the community. With thanks for that.
Well, thank you, too. You've been a wonderful host. If you'd care to do the honors, one more duty for you there. Thank you so much.
And here we go. We want to double our $100,000 prize for a lucky Wintario player like Mr. Donald Blatchley of St. Catharines did last week. The symbol is a triangle. So if you have a triangle as well as 724044, then your $100,000 grand prize has just doubled to $200,000. But don't worry, if you didn't match the symbol, you still get to keep your $100,000. So we have thousands and thousands of new Wintario winners tonight. But don't throw away those tickets yet, because we still have another big prize coming up. It's the popular windfall draw. 200,000 possible windfall winners coming up, if you can match 2 digits, right after these messages.
Nick Mancuso's revving up his engines. Stingray, Global's got action, Fridays at 10.
Not another deodorant stick.
Why not?
I want more than a deodorant.
You're looking for an antiperspirant. Try Arid Solid. It's made to help fight both wetness and odor. Arid Solid not only contains an anti-odor formula to help keep you smelling fresh, it also has an effective antiperspirant ingredient to help keep you dry. That's the difference. That's Arid's complete protection.
And that's for me.
Arid Extra Dry Solid helps fight both wetness and odor in clean, fresh aloe essence scent, too.
Why do you insist on Preparation H?
My daily outlook is like I feel great. I can go golfing, I can drive my car, and I'm not in constant pain all the time.
It's true. And the thing that sets Preparation H apart is Biodyne, an exclusive ingredient that actually shrinks and heals swollen hemorrhoids for lasting relief of pain.
It's been 4 years since I've had hemorrhoids, and that's got to tell you something about Preparation H.
Preparation H with Biodyne.
If you're thinking of leasing your horsepower instead of buying, you should cut one out of the Hodge herd. Hodge will lease you any breed you want at a price you're gonna like. But listen, partner, when you drive a leased car wearing the Hodge brand, you've got a lease with a loophole. The Hodge brand means you can buy your car at any time, and you don't have to pay a penalty. Remember Hodge, the car lease that gives you a loophole.
Global joins America's spectacular 4-day salute honoring the Grand Lady's 100th birthday and unveiling with the biggest names in show business. Frank Sinatra, Kenny Rogers, Elizabeth Taylor, Neil Diamond, plus the largest fireworks display in history. 4 unforgettable nights on Liberty Weekend. Global's got it beginning tonight at 9.
Welcome back to Wintario, coming to you tonight live from Langton.
Faye, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
In all the years you've been on Wintario, I'd like to know how many miles, no, make that kilometers, you'd say you've traveled.
Well, I'm not sure of the exact figure, but I know that it's equivalent to almost 7 times around the world.
Isn't that something? That really is. And what's even more amazing is that all those miles or kilometers have been covered in Ontario. And for anyone who travels through this province, it's easy to see how important lottery grants are to Ontario. In fact, right here in Langton, the Recreation Centre received a lottery grant.
And tonight we would like to show you how lottery dollars have helped the area of fitness.
While many companies are trying to be a lean, mean machine, Varian Canada in Georgetown is taking this slogan to heart. About a year ago, employees expressed an interest in on-site fitness programs, and a committee started a series of classes led by staff instructors.
As instructors, we were put through a 16-hour course by professionals that they brought in, and they taught us how to put together a proper aerobics program, including setting up your own music and working to the music, the psychology of a workout.
Participating employees have experienced better health, more daily energy, and a general boost in morale.
From a health standpoint, we've had a lot of people losing weight, and people with high blood pressure have noticed a significant drop in that.
Since these twice-weekly workouts began, members of the Varian family have been brought closer together.
The companionship is terrific. I normally exercise alone, but I really like being with the people.
I feel terrific about this program in Varian. It's done a lot for me personally. I've lost weight. I've managed to get back into some kind of shape. I've met people who I only casually see in the halls, and camaraderie is fantastic. I really love it.
Your local office of the Ministry of Tourism and Recreation or Citizenship and Culture can give you all the information you'll need to apply for Wintario Grant. And lottery grants, as you know, have helped people in Ontario in many, many ways. But now let's take a look at the other side. These are the winners of prizes. In fact, to date, there have been 77,538,566,000 prizes won on Wintario. And still more winners to come. We're now ready for the windfall. All you have to do is match 2 numbers. Leo, all you have to do is roll 2 machines. And we need Pam Henry again.
All right, for our final windfall draw, what is your name, sir?
Fred Evans.
And you live here?
I lived in Langton since 1970.
And what is your occupation?
Well, I'm an auctioneer by trade, and I've run an auction center just outside of Langton. I have worked in tobacco for many, many years.
Ah, and so now you've gone to oxygen, another important commodity, I would think. Would you push the button for us for our final draw? Thanks for your help.
Now, you can win a free book of 5 new Wintario tickets if you can match 2 digits on your ticket with our 2 numbers. 200,000 possible new windfall winners coming up. First digit's down. Just waiting for that second one to drop. And remember, you have 1 full year to claim your prize. Both numbers are down. From the first machine, we have a 0. That's half the windfall. And the other side, we have an 8. So if you have 0, 8 in that order anywhere in your ticket, then you've just won the windfall prize tonight. And to all of our new winners tonight, you can claim your Wintario prize by filling in your name and address on the back of the ticket, cut it in half as indicated, and send it in by registered mail or take it to the Wintario Prize Office. That's 2 Bloor Street West, Toronto, Ontario, M4W3H8.
And if you've won $100 or $1,000, you can claim your prize at the nearest branch of the Royal Bank anywhere in Ontario. And retail outlets that sell Wintario tickets will be happy to redeem windfall and $10 prizes.
And it's nice to know that winners can spend every cent of the prize they win because it's all tax-free.
I'll say. Now, don't miss next Thursday, July 10th, when Wintario will be in Port Perry at the Port Perry High School, helping to celebrate Caribbean Festival Days at 8:30 p.m.
A special thank you right now to all this great big audience here in Langdon. Thank you for coming out tonight. And thank you, Pam Henry, for filling in on Greg Beresford while he's out in his boat somewhere in Ontario.
Always a pleasure, thanks.
We'll see you next week in Port Perry. Good night and good luck.
Good night.
Romance blossoms in the conclusion of part 2 of Me and Mrs. C at a special time this week, Saturday at 7:30 on the Global Television Network.